Good morning, traders, and welcome to the opening trade. I'm Ayla. Before we get started, don't forget to first read and understand our disclosures found by both link and text in the description of this video. Alright, let's take a look at the current sim account balance. Let me get that dragged over from NinjaTrader. Here we go. Simulated opening trade, cash value is here. Growth will match the red after any automated and manual trades, and realized will be after the fees have been paid. Make sure that you understand and know your fee schedule by your provider. That way you can be an informed trader. All right, let's take a look at the backtest results. We will possibly see these systems trade later in this live stream. If you have the availability to do large back testing, that's always fun. We have the availability here. Our first automated trade will be on the Dow 6 minutes after the New York session starts. Here's the start and end date, max drawdown, gross loss, and total net profit there. 2 minutes after that, we could see a trade on the Russell 2000 futures, of course. Here is the start and end date on the back test, the max drawdown, gross loss, and total net profit there. 2 minutes after that, at the same time, as long as each trade indicator is met, we can see the NASDAQ and then the S&P fire off at the same time, as long as each trade indicator is met. So let's look at the NASDAQ. Here's the start and end date, the max drawdown, the gross loss, and the total net profit there. And then for the S&P 500, here it is the start and end date, the max drawdown, the gross loss, and the total net profit there. Alright, first thing I like to do is make sure that I'm on a 3-minute candle for my charts. I'm on the right account and in the right strategy. I like to check it on each chart, just making sure that nothing got lost and that everything is exactly the way I expect it to be, so I can be most efficient, right? Okay, so now that we've made sure that that is all good and well, let's take a look here at the gold yesterday. Yesterday is here through to today. Today is seeing a giant drop below the 200 period EMA, and now it's back above it, and now it's back to the 200 period EMA. So let's take a look at the crude oil here. So here's yesterday. It obviously had a lot of movement there into today. There we go. Let's look at that again. Okay, here is yesterday through to today. Russell, here we go. Yesterday through to today. Dow Jones futures, yesterday through today. This is NASDAQ. S&P 500 yesterday all the way through to today. All right. making sure I have all of my automated trading strategies enabled so that way they'll fire off at the correct times as long as the automated trading indicators have been met. We would like to thank you for watching, liking, and subscribing. Our systems are automated and they are live when enabled by the user. They run in the U.S. equity future markets. Free trials to the automated trading systems are on our website at theopeningtrade.com. And we also now have indicator-driven discretionary or manual trading systems on our website. Don't forget to read and understand all associated risks listed on the website and in this video description. Let's take a look at the calendar. So far today at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, we saw the HPI month over month come out better than forecasted. The S&P CS Composite 20-year HPI year over year came out better than forecasted. And at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, the CD consumer confidence will come out, the new home sales will come out, and the Richmond manufacturing index will come out. Tomorrow we will see that the 8:30 Eastern Standard Time core durable goods orders month over month, the durable goods order month over month, and the goods trade balance and the prelim wholesale inventories month over month, as well as the crude oil inventories at 10:30 Eastern Standard Time. And then Thursday, we're looking out for the advanced GDP quarter over quarter, the unemployment claims, the advanced GDP price index, pending home sales, natural gas storage, and Friday, we're keeping an eye for the core PCE price index month over month, the employment cost index quarter for quarter, personal income month over month, personal spending, Chicago PMI, revised UOM, consumer sentiment, and revised UOM inflation expectations report. So, a very reporty week. So that's what we know is happening. All right, so let's take a look. We have less than 2 minutes before we see the New York session start. Gold is on the 200 period. Crude oil is below. Russell's very close. Dow's very close. Nasdaq's very close. S&P's very close. I feel like that is last. Alright, well that's what's happening. Okay, so 2 minutes before we see the New York Open, let's take a look at the news. Lakeland Financials Q1 earnings revenues rise. Stifle adjusts the price target on Blake, charging to $9 from 23 and maintains the hold rating. Wells Fargo adjusts the price target on HCA Healthcare to $275 from $243 and maintains the equal weight rating. Energy stock split pre-bell today. BTIG assumes Apollo Commercial Real Estate Finance at neutral. Stefan says stronger dollar hurt polymer net sales. First Bancorp Q1 earnings decline and the revenues rise. We have less than a minute before we see the New York market open. So S&P, NASDAQ, those have automated trades set up to fire 10 minutes after the market opens. This one is 8 minutes after the market opens. This one is 6 minutes after the market opens. The market just opened. I don't do any manual trading until I've seen the first candle after the market has opened. Um, and then I use our three-step manual trading system. So I try to adhere to that. That's why these charts are red and green for the three-step manual trading. Let's take a look. Here's the Russell. Here's the crude oil. So crude oil and gold's too close to the 200 period EMA to do anything with. Crude oil. The first thing, if I'm below the 200 period EMA, which the market is, I want to be seeing red candles, red step 2 and red step 3. So with the three-step manual trading, also I can flip through the charts quickly and see white line, is it all red? No, okay, move on. If the market was above the 200 period EMA, I'd be looking for all green signals, a green candle, a green line here in step 2, a green line here in step 3. But since we are below the 200 period EMA, that is, I'm looking for red. So I mean, I have two red indicators in step 2 and 3, but I really need to see what the candle will be. The candle, when it's open, doesn't show its true color, so we know that we have to wait until the candle closes to see where the market's really going, right? Right. Okay, so more news. Let's see here. Cantor Fitzgerald starts Exxon Pharmaceuticals at overweight with a $58 price target. SLC Agricola first quarter results hit by weak cotton crop. So that's unfortunate for those people. All right, so we have less than a minute before we see the first candle open, or I mean close. The first open candle closed, finished. General Motor lists 2023 adjusted earnings outlook as EV plans bring $3 billion battery site investment. LabCorp misses the profit estimate as drug development unit struggles. BTIG assumes Bright Sphere Capital at neutral. Keith Byret Woods trims the price target on Dynex Capital to $13.50 from $14 and maintains the outperform rating. Okay, crude oil has I said that wrong. I'm below the 200 period EMA and I need green, not red. If I'm above, then I need red. I just realized that. I said that backwards. My brain does that sometimes. Sorry. Alright, so I'm below 200 period EMA. I need all green. If I'm above, I need all red. Which means it's not time to take a manual trade. Let's see what's happening. Crude oil's right on the 200 period EMA, so that's too close. Russell is on an automated, Dow's on an automated, and so is the Nasdaq and the S&P. Whoa, look at that heat range in the Nasdaq. That candle went for a ride. It was at 6 legs apparently, doing that crazy ride. Alright, so our first automated trade will take place as long as the trading indicator is met on the Dow Jones futures, and that's in less than a minute. Alright, let's see if we can't get a refresh here. Nope, nothing new. Good morning, Thomas. Thank you for watching, liking, and subscribing. We greatly appreciate it. Oh, look, the Dow's on a move up. Wonder what the Nasdaq's doing then. Yep, it is. Look at that. It's trying to make another candle range just as big as the one it just did before. Let's take a look. Gold is pulling below the 200 period EMA. Crude oil is still red. We need it to be green to do a manual trade. This is Russell 2000 futures. It's very close to the 200 period EMA. Okay, so the automated trade indicator was not met for the Dow Jones. And that's okay because we have 3 more automated trades that could potentially fire off, and they will do so at their timed slots as long as the automated trade indicators have been met. Okay, so let's see here. Wall Street struggling for traction. Yes, we can see that. First Republic Bank is down nearly 26% on track for the record low close. Stevens adjusts the Glacier Bancorp price target to 38 from 43 to maintain the equal weight rating. TSX briefed down another 70 points, having closed down a modest 16.41 points on Monday after 3 successive winning weeks that brought in total gains of near 3%. Wow. Alright, so these fund manager, no, we don't care about that. No. Alright, Barrett adjusts the price target on, you know what, let's put it on the Russell. That will be our next automated trade to fire off as long as the trade indicator is met. Well, let's take a look at the crude oil real quick. Gold. Alright, back to the Russell. We have less than a minute before
order submitted.
And there we go. It fired off in a trade here on the Russell 2000 futures. We do have free trials to our automated trading systems on our website at theopeningtrade.com. And we now have indicator-driven discretionary or manual trading systems on there as well, so check those out. We'll see what we still have 2 other automated trades that could potentially take place, and that would be on the S&P 500 and the Nasdaq. And again, that's as long as each automated trade indicator has been met. Gold's too close to the 200 period EMA. It's still making its pull down. Let's see. It just looks like it's copying in a larger format this what happened here yesterday, right? Kind of looking like the same right there, but we'll see what happens. Crude oil. Alright, here is our Russell 2000 futures. The trade indicator is saying that it can go all the way down here, so that's totally awesome. We would like to see that. Let's see what we did see. You know,
Order submitted.
oh, here we go. We hear that an order fired off in the background, so that means right here the S&P 500 met the trade indicator, as did the Nasdaq. So now we're in three automated trades at this time. So we'll be watching those. Oh, let's get us zoomed in on this and see, so that way we can see what's happening. Here's gold, oil, Russell 2000, Dow, Nasdaq, the S&P 500. So what do we know? What do we know? We know the next reports coming out will be in less than 18 minutes or so. And that would be the CB Consumer Confidence, the new home sales, and the Richmond Manufacturing Index. Needham downgrades Digital Ocean to hold from buy. GE sales rise on demand for jet engines. Recession fears First Republic first quarter results send Treasury yields even lower in U.S. trading, led by a 2-year rate. All right, here we go. We see the Russell just closed a candle, which means they all closed candles. Not just the Russell. Um, and that candle was red. Look at our Nasdaq and the S&P. Nasdaq and S&P are, really giving it. They're trying to gain their traction there. Russell's doing real well. We'll watch that. Let's see here. U.S. stocks open lower as investors digest the First Republic earnings and wait for big tech results. As we can see, J.P. Morgan Chase adjusts the price target on Warner Music Group to $40 from $42 to maintain that overweight rating.
Order filled.
Order filled. That means something is done. What's done? Okay, so Nasdaq got stopped out. It's been painting giant candles. That's alright. We let the automated trade do its thing, which is best in the long run. So here we'll look at the S&P 500 using the Russell. All right, so this is the crude oil. Here is gold. Gold is so close to the 200 period EMA. Let's see. Was I right? Is it following? Hey, it looks like it's following, like I said. This would be a Russell. All right. And S&P 500. All right. So Stifle adjusts the price target on advanced micro devices to $98 from $91 and maintains the buy rating. GATX quarter one non GAAP earnings decline. The revenue rises. 2023 guidance earnings guidance is maintained. Vinco Ventures Incorporated board issued a letter to the shareholders. A letter. All right, Stifled. Nope, read that one. All right, Ocean Pal Incorporated announces the appointments of executive officers and time charter contract for MV Salt Lake City. Natural gas prices move lower amid spring temperatures and high inventories. Estee Lauder Vice Chairman Sarah Moss is to retire. GE Healthcare beats Wall Street earnings estimates and the stock is down. Wheat is higher on poor crop conditions. Blink Charging Board authorizes potential Blink Mobility spinoff. Wall Street opens lower on mixed earnings. First Republic shares plunge. We are watching our automated trade take place here on the Russell. So where we have the Russell going, the S&P. Okay, so the S&P 500, I should have been paying closer attention. I need to disable my strategy and Ninja Trader. Come over here and manage my stop loss. And I'm going to bring it to the 200 period EMA at this time. Actually, no, I'm going to bring it to here. The brown line is where, well, I'm going to bring it to where I brought it. That was my choice. That's what I feel comfortable with. And actually, I think I will manage it really closely just because that's what I feel comfortable doing. Again, the most important thing to do is be comfortable in your choices. I feel comfortable managing my stop loss very close to the market. That's just what I'm choosing to do today. If it gets stopped out, I'm okay with that. I still have an automated trade going, in the Russell, and I want to do the same thing.
Order filled.
Okay, so I got stopped out. That's fine. I'm going to be real close. Might get stopped out sooner than later, but you know, it's okay. Here's crude oil. This is gold. Make sure that you are comfortable with the choices that you make so that way if you get stopped out or you make a choice and you see later, learn from your mistakes hopefully, right? If I hadn't followed so closely, I'd still be in a trade. But again, I'm okay with the choices that I made. So make sure that you're okay with the choices that you make. which is really important to understand all associated risks listed on the website and in this video description for those reasons. Um, I know exactly what one person is going to say about this. They're going to tell me I moved my stop loss too close, but that was my choice to make, and I'm okay with it. I can see that if I hadn't followed it so closely, I would still be hanging on into the trade. Um, and because the candle's still open for another minute, I won't know. Oh, there we go. So again, I'm okay with the choice that I made. Um, and that's a really important thing, is to make sure you're okay with the choices you make. All right, so we're watching our last automated trade here. Crude oil might be on its way back to the 200 period EMA. We'll see. This is gold. Dow went down and tapped the 200 and came back up. Nasdaq making giant. That is a huge move. Like, look at
Order
that range.
filled.
Oh, Russell got stopped out. Okay, so we are done with our trades for the day. We know it's 8 minutes before we see reports coming out, or like 7 minutes and 34 seconds before these reports come out, and they are big reports and they will impact the market. So I am out of my automated trades. Oh, let's take a look at our Ninja Trader after oh, if I can grab with the fingers correctly. Here we go. Oh, come on. There we go. So we are up 155 for the day. We had 2 winning trades, 1 loser. No manual because I didn't feel comfortable taking any. So here is our growth. It matches this. And then remember, we got to pay the fees for our trades. So we're up 140.26 after paying the fee schedule. Make sure you understand your fee schedule from your data provider. We would like to thank you for watching, liking, subscribing, and we will be here tomorrow to let the automated trades do their thing as long as they fire up. All right, you guys have a great day, and we will see you tomorrow.